So we've got our, thank you very much. We've got our first little horse, I'll just take a sip of water, to come in. And what I'd quite like to do is, let's have a little, we'll talk to the owner in a minute, but then we'll have Ian approach her with the saddle. And I just want you to see how scared she is. What we do in the afternoon is we have a little look at each horse, but I don't go in. Ian went in briefly this afternoon with each horse to see which horses are going to be best for the demonstration. On Saturday, we're here again and we're working for a full day, and you can see us looking at the horses for the demonstration and then a kind of demonstration in the afternoon. So if you're really into horses, that might be your thing more, because it's less a show and more about how to work with these horses. I'm going to come out for a minute. Do you mind taking her in? Thank you. Okay. And I just want you to see, we didn't actually look at this afternoon. Maybe Ian can put this straight on her back and ride her. But she's a dear little thing, but she seemed very nervous when we saw her this afternoon. Look at her. That's great, thank you. Our intention is not to frighten her or put her through too much tonight, but it's helpful just to show you how she is. Thank you very much. And so the owner is going to talk a little bit about the horse. Thank you very much, and I'll listen to the owner before I start. Thank you.
Ja, jeg har Stine her udenfor, som er ejer af Princess. Hvor længe har du haft Princess?
Jeg har haft prinsesse siden sommeren 2007.
Og hvordan har du holdt hende? Har hun været i løsdrift, eller har du haft hende opstallet?
Da jeg købte hende, gik hun på en mark og har gået der i, og har ikke været i hænder, så hun var helt rå der på stald. Og nu bliver hun trukken ind og ud på stald hver dag, og er blevet strilet, og det er faktisk det.
Og en af grundene til, at du er kommet her, det er fordi, at du gerne vil til at gøre hende klar til kåring næste år. Er det korrekt?
Ja, det er korrekt.
Og du har aldrig haft sadel eller rytter, eller forsøgt med sadel eller rytter på hende før?
Nej, overhovedet ikke.
Og vi har ikke trænet hende her i eftermiddag med sadel og rytter eller nogle af de her ting?
Nej, det har jeg ikke.
Godt, så tror jeg, vi vil lade Kelly overtage igen. Over to you, Kelly.
You have to speak to me in English.
Why?
I know, I should have learned some Danish before I came. So, just to show you again, just to keep showing you step by step. Can you see from there she's shaking? And that's how she is. she's quite nervous in a new environment, with new people, but as a horse herself, it's all there. So I'm going to come in, and I know I've got gloves on, but I'm letting me sniff me there. And then I have to think, what's the next step to go? Some horses hate it if you stroke them there, and it takes a long time to get in there, but she's quite happy with me there. But when I came to come round the side, she was edging away. So what I tried to do was gently stay with her, and I'm trying to find, you see how she is walking away? But I gently mirror her and stay with her. Now this spot here, we call this the wither in England. Here is where horses scratch each other. And it's easier if I'm like this, but sometimes it's difficult because I need to show you and work with her as well. If I can be like this and I can get it nice for her, that's helpful. That's a good thing. And scientifically, it's proven it can lower their pulse rate as well. So that's quite a good start. It's very hairy. You're very hairy. You're very hairy. And then I also did a little bit of that leading exercise that I did with Ian. I walked off. Oh, she gets a little bump if she doesn't come. I just turn like this, so that she finds it's quite comfortable to stay with me. I'm not going to just send her straight away. I'm just going to work a little bit with her first. And now we're going to do this join-up process, and it might be really quite short. It's going to depend what's right for her. That's good. So she's going away there. I'm looking her in the eye. I'm doing this as gently as possible, and immediately she's dropping her head there. I've got to be very consistent here. Immediately she's saying, you know, she's looking to join up, but I'm just going to change direction. I'm going to keep this very gentle. Actually, she'd be fun, look at that, to work with on Saturday as well, because we can only do what's right for her tonight. We mustn't push her too much. She's got the distractions of people out there. You notice I'm not even throwing the line. All I want to do is just change her direction. Just keep her around there. I'm going to change direction again. As gently as possible. Already she's coming closer. You can see that inside ear on me very clearly. And I'm not going to push her to lick and chew as she goes around, because I think she'll lick and chew as soon as she comes to me. Now, I'm going very gently. Some people tell you that join up is about exhausting the horse, which is ridiculous. I want you to see now, I'm going to send around a couple more times, and then I'm going to invite her in the next time and see what we can do. And as soon as she looks at me, I walk away. And then I'm going to just arc here, and arc like this.